The tradition itself was always really innovative, and yet in India it had become kind of like a museum piece, and it was no longer something relevant to people's lives. You know, it was like, oh yeah, they're doing that over in the temple, and I'm busy doing other things. But here in the West, it was freed of some of those less pleasant cultural associations. And instead of being perceived as something old, it was perceived as something new. And people have, marketed the ancient roots and everything. But it always felt to me like people were apologizing for what was actually going on, which was that we were creating something new. What we've shifted from is a spirituality that's based upon like a belief or an ideology, and one that's more focused on the effect or the practice of it. People want to feel peaceful or be able to concentrate better or to open a channel of ecstasy and community. And these practices of yoga, of meditation, of singing together in the form of kirtan convey an experience that in many ways is inarguable. It's beyond discussion. And it creates a feeling of community and connection that almost really can't be described, but it can be experienced.
So you think it's more like an experience rather than a belief?
I'm really fundamentally an agnostic, which means I don't know. Like that not knowing is my point of departure. Like this is a process of inquiry. Like, well, what is culture and what is spirit? So this is a means of asking questions. And like, who owns culture? And what exactly do we mean by spiritual practice? Om Namo Vasudevaya.